Ronda Rousey was left stunned after witnessing an absolutely shocking moment. Dear loves, welcome to WWE Family Show. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. It has been a while since fans have seen Ronda Rousey, and they may have to wait a long time. The former WWE superstar has been highly critical of the Stamford-based promotion since she left, which has led many to believe that a return is unlikely. That being said, she has been making a couple of public appearances, and recently she was spotted at PowerSlap, the company owned by Dana White. White is the current CEO of UFC, which shares the same parent company as WWE TKO. Regardless, Rousey was at the event and was left stunned by what she saw. In a video that is now making the rounds on social media, fans can see the shocked look the baddest woman on the planet had after witnessing a brutal slap that saw one participant bounce his head off the table and go down to the mat. It certainly was quite a sight to behold and slightly unnerving. After all, even a former UFC and WWE champion could not help but show utter disbelief at what she had just witnessed. Although it is mentioned earlier that Ronda Rousey's WWE return is questionable, there are some who still believe it is a possibility. Recently, WrestleVotes commented on the potential for the same and believes Rousey could come back at some point. WrestleVotes believes it may not happen anytime soon. As for Rousey herself, she has previously stated that she has no intention of returning full-time, but has kept the door open for a return, especially now that Triple H is at the helm. It certainly would be interesting to see her back in the squared circle. Ronda Rousey's work in WWE was highly appreciated by fans and insiders, who were very disappointed when she decided to step away from this business. The former world champion had reached a point in her life where she wanted to build a family and devote more time to herself, which is why she chose to shelve her professional career for an indefinite amount of time. During his WWE experience, Rowdy has shown that she has the right skills to make wrestling history and has participated in some feuds destined to remain in the recent history of the Stamford's company. Although the former UFC star has not performed for some time, WWE Universe continues to wonder with some insistence if there is a possibility that she could return to wrestling in the near future. A lot has changed within the company compared to when Ronda was there, with Vince McMahon having to move away from WWE, and his place was taken by Triple H, along with Nick Khan. The feeling is that the new atmosphere that characterizes the Federation today is more suited to the needs of Rousey, who is in no hurry to make a decision on his future. On the latest edition of the Untapped podcast, Ronda made it clear that she has not made any decisions about her future in-ring and does not intend to rush the times. "I am like deep in mom mode. I am not in the studio, you know. I'm working out in my garage, and I'm just trying to reclaim my body from motherhood, you know?" She continued, "I'm just trying to reclaim myself from, this amazing thing that women's bodies are designed to do. But it really does just take you over entirely. You're left with what's left over. You're like, oh my God, will I ever be the same again? Or, the answer is no. But you could be a new something. Arguably one of the biggest names in the combat sports industry, Ronda Rousey now finds herself as a vital reason behind this historic WWE WrestleMania feat. After making her official WWE in-ring debut at WrestleMania 34 in 2018, she stayed at the promotion for a brief period till 2023. Rousey finished her time at the Stamford-based promotion in August 2023 and was back wrestling in the Indies soon after. However, following her WrestleMania 34 debut, Rousey created history the very next year, when she main-evented WrestleMania 35 against Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Despite losing the match, the UFC Hall of Famer was recently credited for helping create that historic moment. In 2019, Rousey, Flair, and Lynch officially starred in the first-ever women's WrestleMania match. And it was the main event of only one night. Now we have 2 nights, so it's a big deal. Now you have 2 nights, 2 different opportunities, so that being the main event of one night was huge, and it'll never happen again, unless we go to one night. She claimed that the historic moment would not have transpired without Rousey's presence. "We would have not main-evented WrestleMania had it not been for Ronda Rousey, hands down. When she wanted to kind of join what we had already started to build, but her star power, her credibility, her outside influence, the audience that she brought, kudos to her. I know that, someone said in her book that she couldn't wrestle, but at the end of the day, it really didn't matter. She was Ronda, and she didn't need to. She had such an aura to her and really did figure it out and brought that much to the table, so I thank her for what she did for us, because she didn't have to come wrestle. She'd already done it all and it was real. So she just added that legitimacy to what we were trying to do that we didn't have, and she caught on. I hated our Mania 35 match. Ronda Rousey, liked it. I hated it. The ending, it's all about the story. The match. But the story. The story was insane. Rousey's last match was a tag team bout alongside Marina Shafir against Athena Billy Starks on the 17th of November, 2023. Since her last match at Ring of Honor, Rousey has not wrestled yet. Ronda Rousey remains one of the most recognized women in combat sports with historic runs in both UFC and WWE, earning multiple titles in both organizations. However, Rousey hasn't been in a professional fight of any kind since 2023, leaving her fans wanting more. To this day, rumors persist that she could make her return to either UFC or WWE in the near future, especially since she has recently released clips of herself training on Instagram. During an appearance on Untapped with Spencer Matthews, Rousey quickly shut down any rumors that she will return to MMA or pro wrestling, saying that her focus is now on being a mom. "I am like deep in mom mode," Rousey said, per Steve Carrier of Ringside News. "I am not in the studio, I'm working out in my garage and I'm just trying to reclaim my body from motherhood, Rousey has just given birth to her second child in January, and Rousey has made it clear that these workouts aren't meant to get her fight ready, but to make her feel more like herself. "You become this human assembly factory, and you completely lose your own autonomy," Rousey said. "And you literally, like a baby is like a parasite. It is like sucking the life out of you and just taking over everything. I'm just trying to reclaim myself from, this amazing thing that women's bodies are designed to do. But it really does just take you over entirely. You're left with what's left over. You're like, oh my God, will I ever be the same again? Or the answer is no. But you could be a new something." Rousey first made her mark competing in judo, where she won multiple medals and competed in the 2004 and 2008 Summer Olympics, winning a bronze medal in the latter. Rousey would eventually translate her skills to MMA success, becoming the final women's bantamweight champion in Strikeforce and the inaugural women's bantamweight champion in UFC, successfully defending the title 6 times. Rousey quietly retired from UFC after a loss to Amanda Nunes and was inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame in 2018. In 2015, Rousey made her debut with WWE when The Rock brought her into the ring to hit Stephanie McMahon. After a few more appearances of the years, she took on the moniker Rowdy Ronda Rousey in tribute to Rowdy Roddy Piper, becoming one of the top talents in the company. During her tenure in WWE, Rousey would take home the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship twice, the WWE Raw Women's Championship once, and the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship once with Shayna Baszler. Rousey also won the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble. She was the first woman to main event WrestleMania alongside Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair.